last man to leave hellfire from the ummah of the Prophet ﷺ. That last man to enter Al-Jannah. When Rasulullah ﷺ told us about what's going to happen with him, he ﷺ laughed. Because the story is amusing. Who's that last lucky man to escape from hellfire? This hadith is in Sahih Muslim, Sahih Bukhari, Musnad of Ahmad, a number of books of hadith. The Prophet ﷺ said, I know, and look at the knowledge of the Prophet ﷺ. He knows what's going to happen. Thousands of years later. He said, oh my Sahaba, I know what's going to happen, what's going to transpire on the Day of Judgment with that last person from my ummah who will escape hellfire, who will come out of it. Rasulullah ﷺ said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will allow him to, he will burn for a short while, and then the Prophet ﷺ said, habwa, he will crawl out of hellfire. That's how he will come out. The last person to come out of hellfire will crawl out. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Then he said, when he will crawl out, his face will still be in direction of hellfire. And he will say to Allah, oh Allah, you allowed me to come out of this. Now allow me to move my face from this. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, okay, I will allow you to move your face from this, but promise me that that's the only thing you will ask from me. He said, Ya Allah, just move my face. You've allowed me, alhamdulillah, you've allowed me to come out of this. Now please move my face away from it. And I promise I won't ask for anything else. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allows for him to move his face. Now his back is burning. He said, Ya Allah, and then he'll see a tree. And he'll see a river, and this tree will be from Jannah, outside of Jannah. He said, Ya Allah, please, can you allow me to go to that tree? I want to sit under the shade and have its fruits and drink its water. Allah will say on the Day of Judgment, O soul, you said you won't ask for anything else. Ya Allah, only this time. Will you allow me to go under that tree, please? My back's burning. This hadith is in Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, also in the Musnad of Imam Ahmad. The last man to come out of hellfire and the last man to enter Jannah. Then he will go to that tree. When he sits under that tree, he'll see another tree in the distance. It's bigger, it looks more beautiful, there's more water, there's more fruits. So, Ya Allah, only if you allow me to go to that tree and sit under its shade. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, oh soul, you said you will not ask me for anything else. And now you've asked me again. He said, Ya Allah, only this time. Eventually he will ask to be moved closer to Jannah. From the first to the second to the third tree. When he gets to the third tree and he enjoys the shade, he hasn't entered Jannah yet, he's going to see one of the gates of Jannah, this glorious gate. Ya Allah, only if, last time I'm going to ask, only if you allow me to enter that gate. I just want to go there and have a look. Just go there and have a look. Will you allow me? Oh wretched soul, you said you won't ask for anything else. You asked me again? The Prophet is narrating this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, out of his ocean, unlimited ocean of mercy, will accept that plea as well. He said, go to the door and have a look at it. He will go to the door and he will listen to the people of Jannah talking inside. He will listen to them. He said, Ya Allah, only last request. Ya Allah, will you allow me to go inside? Look at the karam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look at the rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the ummah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ya Allah, last plea, will you allow me to go inside, Ya Rab? Will you allow me to go inside? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say to him, O man, go inside. I will give you in Jannah valuables, precious items and gifts and belongings and possessions that are equivalent to the size of this world. In fact, I will give you 10 times more. Go and dwell in Jannah. It's made for the ummah of the Prophet ﷺ. It's made for the believers. Then he will enter. Then he will say, Oh Allah, are you laughing at me, Ya Allah? Are you serious? Ataskharu bi, atadhaku bi? Are you laughing at me? Are you serious, O Allah? In the narration of Musnad of Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say, La astahzi. I don't mock people. I don't joke. وَإِنِّي قَدِيرٌ عَلَى مَا أَشَاءُ. O my servant, if you ask for gifts equivalent to the size of the world and 10 times more in paradise, I can create them for you and I will give them to you. The Prophet ﷺ, when he narrated this hadith, he began to laugh. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.